Max Middleman, and this is the Genshin Impact version 3.3 special program. Let's roll the version 3.3 trailer!
A friendly word of advice. Test of Courage events tend to give rise to a variety of strange rumors and stories. So please, be sure to exercise caution.
Ah! How was that? Were you scared? Who goes there?
So, is there really a ghost around here? Why does Paimon have a feeling that it's staring right at us?
Are you?
I just see like a black screen right now. All I see is a black screen.
Jester, I have completed the task
yeah.
you gave me.
From this day forth, Balladeer and Kabukimono will cease to exist.
Did you really think you would be able to see through my plan?
Dottore. Dottore! In that case, I'll take some time for myself now.
Oh, that's too sick. Oh my god.
You dare to gaze upon me?
This is literally like a TikTok edit.
Dare to mess with me? Too late for regret. Have fun with this gift.
Scaramouche, the mere fact of your utility does not make you indestructible.
Oh, I'm too lazy. I'm too lazy. I'll wait for when people type it. I'll wait for other people. Sheesh, look at that art though. It's so sick. And like the little tiny falling skirmish. Yeah, yeah. You should download that. This like
Hey everyone,
Screen.
and welcome to the Genshin Impact version 3.3 special program. I'm your host, Sarah Miller Cruz, the voice of Lumine in Genshin Impact. And today I'm joined by
Max, the one and only Middleman, voice of the one and only Arataki Ito.
yeah.
And I'm Patrick Pedraza, voice of the Wanderer. But up until now, travelers have only known me as Scaramouche, and everyone's been battling me in the game lately.
Yeah, that's true. But to be fair, it's a really cool fight.
It's a really cool fight.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, I'm super excited to have the chance to share some upcoming content with everyone. What did you all think about that trailer?
Okay, so I definitely saw Irminsul in there, and I am really excited to find out more about it.
Yeah, that trailer had everything. It had everything. It had action. It had drama. It was lighthearted in places, but it was dramatic.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm just super stoked for everyone to see Scaramouche's, backstory.
Times.
I'm
Oh,
super
okay. There we
excited
go.
about it, for reals.
Heck yeah.
Well, speaking of that, following the story's development, Scaramouche is still in Nahida's custody. So I bet the question everyone's wanting to know is how he'll become the Wanderer.
Yeah.
And there's quite a story behind that. If you're interested, then be sure to play through the Archon Quest interlude chapter, Inversion of Genesis. There is so much to learn in this quest, so I hope everyone checks it out.
Oh.
Oh, come on, man. You can't just leave everyone hanging like that. How about some hints? Come on, please.
Aw,
Please.
look at that.
It's alright. How can I say no to a cute Chibi-Ito? You can't. Here's a little preview from the quest.
Okay.
We ran into two people at the academia today talking about an essay. Turns out their topic was about the Tatarasuna incident. From what they were saying, it sounded like lots of Tatarasuna's history is still unexplained. And most of the information we have now is just from people filling the gaps with their imagination. At least that's what they thought.
Aw.
Well, they guessed right about one thing. Tatarasuna was sabotaged.
That's it?
Pretty rad.
Wait,
Joe, are you still watching?
Tatarasuna.
Yeah, I'm still watching.
Why don't you say anything?
Interesting though to see the traveler, Nahida,
I'm
and
watching, that's why I'm not
all
saying
together
anything.
so peacefully like that.
Yeah.
Archon quest. There's still an Archon quest. I thought it was over.
Nahida will task the traveler and Paimon with keeping an eye on Scaramouche while we go with him into Irminsul in search of some information.
Oh, interesting. So obviously Nahida must have some reason for deciding to keep Scaramouche around.
Oh, yeah, totally. And I'm liking Scaramouche's new style. Ooh, dude's looking sharp.
Heck yeah, always. No, right. And at this point, he's known by a completely different name, the Wanderer. I love that name.
Okay, so I know I'm not the only one who's curious about what happened. I mean, it looks like he's really changed a lot.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm afraid that's all we can show for now. Travelers will have to experience the story for themselves in-game. I mean, it's better to explore the storyline without too many spoilers, right?
True, true.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, we'll leave the rest for travelers to discover themselves. But the Wanderer is also going to be a new playable character in version 3.3.
Yay.
Let's talk about that. I'm sure many of our viewers are curious about his talents.
Heck yeah, sure thing.
Damn, it's real, Joe. I can't believe it's still real. It's real. It's real.
There's
And
no
you
need
were
to
like
exchange
stressing.
pleasantries. It's rather pathetic.
Yeah, I was like before. I was like, oh sorry, I should stop talking.
Just to occupy silence. The wind rises.
Oh my god, where did his hat go?
Oh yeah, where is his hat?
Yeah, where's his hat?
Your head.
Oh
Hey,
my
the hat's
God.
back.
Oh, maybe
Oh,
like when he's fighting, his hat disappears.
All right, Patrick.
how about when he climbs the walls? I need to know.
For us.
Sure thing. The Wanderer is a catalyst user and has an animo vision, so he
Damn.
uses wind blades to perform
Wind
ranged
blades.
Oh.
normal attacks.
Wait a second. Wind blades?
Not the same as the Traveler's wind blade, though.
Okay.
So, as everyone probably already
Oh,
knows,
oh my god, what is that?
when he casts his elemental skill.
Yeah, he can
Upon
fly.
using his elemental skill,
Oh my
he
god.
first deal AoE damage before
What is that?
reaching the air and entering a hovering state. So while hovering, the Wanderer's normal and charge attacks will be converted into Kugo, Fushudan, and Kugutoku
Sheesh.
respectively.
Oh my god, this is oh my OP, but what is this?
Will be considered normal and charge attack damage, respectively. Also, Kugutofukai will not consume stamina, and he can
Damn,
hover
really?
for a certain duration.
That's so awesome. He can fly.
Oh my god.
Right? But he can't stay hovering forever. While hovering, the Wanderer constantly consumes Kuguryoku points to maintain his hovering state, which is the blue meter you see on the screen.
God damn, I can't wait for all the memes.
Or attack, hovering will still consume Kuguryoku points.
Okay.
So this mechanic works a little differently than our typical stamina meter. There are many possible actions the Wanderer can perform while hovering in the air, which all rely on Kuguryoku points rather than stamina. So, for example, sprinting mid-air will consume additional Kuguryoku points to accelerate mid-air, and holding the sprint button will cause persistent point consumption to maintain speed. So, this effect will replace his default sprint. Jumping expends extra Kuguryoku points to increase hovering height. Holding jump will cause persistent Kuguryoku point consumption to keep increasing hovering height.
Oh god.
Of
Damn,
course,
look at him.
running out of points will end his hovering state.
Oh, okay. So travelers will need to plan their actions while hovering.
Exactly. So, with his talent, Jade Claim Flower, When casting his elemental skill, if it contacts hydro, pyro, cryo, or electro, that instance of the skill will receive a corresponding buff effect depending on which element was contacted.
Huh?
So, for example, increasing his Kugaryoku points cap, attack, crit rate, or restoring a set amount of energy upon hitting opponents with a normal or charged attack. The Wanderer can have up to 2 different kinds of these buffs simultaneously.
Ooh.
Oh, look, check that out. Part of the halo behind him changes color depending on the buffs you get. So travelers will be able to easily understand what effects the Wanderer currently has.
I like that. It's helpful and still looks really cool.
Yeah.
So, after unlocking another talent, Gales of Reverie, when the Wanderer is in the hovering state, if his normal or charged attack hits an enemy, there is a set chance to gain another buff effect, allowing him to sprint midair without consuming Kugaryoku points. Additionally, this buff effect will fire wind arrows to attack the enemy.
Ooh.
Oh, dope. I'm sure extra buff effects like that will go a long way for players when they're in combat.
Yeah, for sure. And if you've noticed, there is a colorful aura of light around his body to indicate when that buff effect is triggered.
I saw that.
That's pretty cool. I love all the detail they've put into the Wanderer.
Alright, this brings us to the Wanderer's
Oh my god.
Yay!
So, check this out. Upon unleashing his burst, he compresses the atmosphere and stomps it down toward the enemy. So, travelers should note that if the Wanderer is in a hovering state when he unleashes his burst, then the hovering state will end and he will begin descending after the burst is completed.
Okay, this stomping animation is a little aggressive.
Yeah, but it's cool.
Oh, it was
Actually suits
that.
his character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't help but agree.
Wait. Let's not forget about the exploration talent.
Huh?
Ah, yes. This is an interesting one. The Wanderer can decrease
Oh,
the
yeah.
time
He can
required
fly.
when ascending bows and catalysts.
What does his weapon do?
You
Oh
can't
god.
complain
I
about
missed it.
saving
Whatever.
mana, am I right?
Okay,
Huh?
that's true. All right, now that we've seen the Wanderer, let's move on to the next new character.
Nah, Faruza, nah, it's fine.
Yay!
Feel
You
for
like
Scar.
Hatsune Miku?
No, feel for Scar, bro.
What did you say? Oh, I'm old now, so every other phrase escapes my ears. Try calling me Madam Farozan, and I'll see if I can pick that up.
Oh, I feel like she's a Hime kind of character. Maybe?
Hime? Princess? No.
Yeah.
I hate the
Would
shoes.
like to learn more about different forms of pressure-based puzzle mechanisms?
She's like,
Base layer design of elemental monuments?
She-
Huh. Wait,
Maybe like
did
Mona.
you forget to call me Madam Farozan just now when you asked your question? Whoa! What? What?
kind of.
There's nothing wrong with being afraid of thunder, even at an older age.
Oh.
It doesn't look her the way she,
And smart.
her personality doesn't match the way she looks.
Seems so awesome.
She's fun.
I wonder if her skirt's made
I
out
know
of.
her design is
Feel
so
like
cool
shy,
and really detailed.
maybe.
I love
She
it.
was not shy at all.
So, even though she looks super young,
No, she's
she's
kinda like
actually an older
Rarity,
person.
actually.
Like,
Goddamn.
my teeth.
Well, she's not that old.
I
Oh,
don't know,
right.
could've fooled me.
Faruzan's age is probably still nothing compared to Scaramouche.
Mm-hmm. But let's call him the Wanderer, Sarah. Please.
Okay, you know who I meant. Actually, now that I think about it, yokai can also live a really long time too.
That's right. Yeah, no. And speaking of age, isn't the traveler's age also kind of mysterious?
Mm-hmm, that's true. It looks like all of our characters are intriguing. But it's safe to say that Faruzan is way older than most people in Teyvat. Faruzan works in the Academia's Haravatat Darshan and has been a hairbod, which roughly means mentor, for over a century.
So I bet everyone out there is wondering if she's also some kind of creature blessed with long life, you know? Like Klee?
No, she's actually just your regular, typical human being.
Oh.
Well, maybe not so typical. About 100 years ago, Faruzan was an undisputed genius, traveling all around Sumeru and solving many puzzles and mysteries. The notes she left behind eventually became the basis of mechanical research for later generations.
Whoa, she sounds pretty amazing.
But later, she accidentally stumbled into some ruins while trying to solve a puzzle. There, she encountered some strange phenomenon which stopped her from aging. And was
Damn,
stuck
wish
there
that
for
was
nearly
me.
100 years. She eventually solved the puzzle and was able
Just
to
kidding.
finally return to Sumeru.
Can you imagine being trapped in a puzzle for 100 years? Wait. So that's how she's been hairbod for over a century.
Yeah. And even now, she still has the pride of a scholar in her heart and is a very talented person. It's just that after being separated from the world for so long, she's kind of fallen behind the times
About her
now.
design.
Oh, wait.
Huh?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
What do you think
She
about her
was
design?
once a
It's
proud researcher,
okay.
and
I don't like the
she
shoes.
has become unpopular after 100 years. So, is she still completely dedicated to her field?
Yep. And she often tries using her old age as a means of drumming up support for her ideas. However, I think she'd prefer to be complained about for using her seniority rather than garnering sympathy for her experience of being trapped in the ruins.
Yeah, sounds like she's quite the character.
I know, right? Okay, so now that we've covered her backstory, why don't we take a look at Faruzan's abilities in combat?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Fight.
100 years have passed, yet there hasn't been any change to those dumb rules at the academia. Dare to mess with me? Have fun with this gift!
I love all the geometric shapes when she's playing. Did you guys see that?
Yes,
Crazy.
there's so much geometry, and I
Aw.
took geometry.
It looks so cool.
Ah, yeah.
So, Faruzan is an animo character, and she wields a bow as her weapon. Her normal attacks are the usual bow attacks you'd expect from a bow user, so there's not too much to say about that. But her skills are where things get interesting. Her elemental skill deploys a polyhedron that deals damage to enemies. After using her skill, her next aimed shot will become a special attack that creates a vortex, pulling nearby objects and opponents in.
Oh, nice. So she can clump enemies together.
And there's also another thing about her special charged attack. It will create a vortex effect at its point of impact. And if the attack hits an enemy or ally member, it'll apply a mark and create a vortex after a short delay.
Okay. So it looks like there'll be a lot of potential uses for this attack. Travelers will have to experiment with it and see what they come up with.
Yeah, I think it'd be amazing to try hitting teammates with the arrow in co-op mode and have them charge into the enemies to group them all together. I'll have to see who wants to try that with me. After unlocking the talent Impetuous Flow, the time required for fully charging Faruzan's next shot will be reduced.
Sorry.
And the arrow will reduce the target enemy's animo resistance. In her elemental burst, she deploys a dazzling polyhedron and releases a whirlwind pulse. Throughout its duration, the dazzling polyhedron will continuously move along a triangular path. Once it reaches each corner of that triangular path, it will unleash one more whirlwind pulse.
Yeah, 1 minute she's here, the next she's polygon for 100 years.
Hey.
Bada boom!
No. Even Sino's jokes are funnier than that.
It was pretty
All
funny.
right. Anyway, let's hear what effects these whirlwind pulses have.
Sure.
Wait,
When the
Red,
whirlwind
did you
pulse
notice
hits
how
opponents,
small
it will
Skaramush
decrease
is
their animo
compared to like
resistance.
Lumin and
It will
Ito?
also apply an animo damage.
Why would you say that?
to all nearby party members
Look, he's
when
so
it's unleashed.
tiny.
Travelers should know
God
that the
damn.
effective range of this buff is quite large.
Look at that little
and it's not
PNG.
just within the ruins
Okay.
itself, so there's no need to go chasing the polyhedron. After unlocking her talent, Lost Wisdom of the Seven Caverns,
Do I have to build her for Scala?
normal charged or plunging attacks, elemental skills, or elemental bursts
You have to what?
deal
Do I have to build her for
damage.
Scala?
The damage will increase based
You have
on
to
Faruzan's
what?
base
Do I have to
damage.
build her?
This effect can
Faruzan.
only be triggered once for a certain duration of time.
So it seems
dunno.
to be a solid support.
Yeah.
Totally.
Oh, look at him
And
slowly.
as a
Oh,
researcher
never
of
mind.
mechanics and puzzles, Faruzan has taken it upon herself to explore many ruins, with her travels taking her all across Sumeru. Her exploration talent reflects this.
Oh, that's
and
good.
She gains more rewards when dispatched on a Sumeru expedition for 20 hours.
I'm sure no other mentor in Haravatat has 100 years of experience in solving puzzles.
Yeah, I gotta say, that's pretty hard to beat.
Mhm.
So, the big question is, when can travelers expect to get these
Okay.
That is a good question. Let's talk about the upcoming event wishes. In the early part of version 3.3, the Wanderer and Arataki Ito will be available via their own event wishes. Faruzan will also be able to these event wishes. In the later part of version 3.3,
Oh.
we'll be seeing rerun event wishes for both the Raiden Shogun and Kamisato Ayato. And last but not least, the new 5-star catalyst,
Yeah.
Tula's
Can you talk about
will
it?
be appearing
I might want to wish for it.
And that's not all. In version 3.3, 2 brand new artifact series will become available.
Okay.
So travelers should be sure to check out the corresponding domain.
Woo!
Oh.
More artifacts.
New artifacts.
I hope
Enable
travelers
damage
will
bonus
enjoy
when
this
charge
new
attacks the
combination.
opponent. The equipment character's normal attack speed will increase by 10%.
We've already
Wow.
talked about a ton of new content,
40%.
So why
Oh,
don't we take a
sheesh.
quick break with another redemption code?
Sounds good. Roll out the code.
Woohoo!
Wow, that's great. Oh, never mind. It's Hazel. Oh my god, I haven't seen Hazel in forever. I bet he's...
Still not having Hazel.
No!
Damn.
Yeah, I got Layla, but no Hazel.
Damn.
Hazel just doesn't love me, I guess. It's not meant to be. No, I go...
At least you have Layla.
Yeah, but that's why I'm gonna replace Hazel's ass with Scara.
Yeah.
I mean, I was never gonna replace Scara anyway. You know what I mean?
Are you gonna become a Scar main then?
Yes. What your course? Like Chongyun and Scar, I'll switch intervals.
Sheesh.
Yeah, I bet there's gonna be like half of the Genshin community is gonna be Scar. I mean, like all the co-ops, oh, they're gonna pull out Scar and I have no chance of using him.
Yeah, yeah.
Unless I say no, I got C6 R5 Scar, back off.
Version 3.3 special program.
Oh,
Okay,
that sword is
Patrick,
so
what do we
sick.
have next?
So next will
A
be
sword?
covering
That's a
updated
sword?
events for the new version.
Yeah,
That's
it's
right.
like an
we've already
umbrella.
mentioned the Test of Courage
Like a
event,
yokai
and I'm
umbrella.
sure plenty of
Oh
you
yeah, it's like
know about
Halloween
that,
themed.
so
I
let's start
saw
there.
at the beginning of the.
Aha! You must be here to participate in the test of courage.
Ooh.
I can already see a dark aura surrounding the two of you. If you carelessly go running into the event, all it'll take is one little misstep, and the darkness will swallow you up. Some strange and unusual things may occur along the way. If you ever feel you can't handle it, you may withdraw from the event at any time. This is
Oh.
your last chance.
That's an FBC?
Count it down. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the test of courage. Enter
Ooh, look at this.
your
I could take pictures of Scara here.
That was pretty interesting.
Spoopy.
Yeah, I mean, it is
Halloween.
a test of courage, so I'm sure there'll be
Yeah,
some
freak
scary stuff
Christmas.
going on there.
I ain't scared.
Anyway,
Embrace the
to
Halloween.
successfully clear this event, we'll be facing a series of little tests.
Ooh, what's this? Tests, you say?
Yes, that's right. Word has it that if you walk around the test of courage, you might find yourself encountering a special sort of game. We've already got the rules down, so I'll do a quick introduction. Basically, travelers will have
Whoa, is this Tetris? Wait, what's that game, you know?
to break as many bricks as possible.
Okay, I'm liking this one.
Wait, if you change character, it changes?
During the game, travelers will be
Oh.
able to trigger
What?
elemental
That's
reactions
crazy.
to break bricks more effectively.
Sheesh.
Nice. It even has elemental reactions.
Yeah.
Oh, I want
we
this to
can
be a
control
co-op
the
game.
character to move the bar. When the
Damn, look
character
at that.
we're using is either pyro, hydro, cryo, or electro, the corresponding element will be
That's
applied
cool.
to the bar. By switching characters, you can change the element of the bar.
Okay, all the pieces are falling in place now. The bar can infuse a certain element, and the blocks.
Damn,
also
that's
have their
sick,
own
bro.
Elements, so causing a skill
Oh, never mind, I missed the ball.
to hit blocks of different elements will trigger elemental reactions. There, how'd I do?
Yep, you nailed it.
Wait, what did he say?
The bar will add the element corresponding to your character. Besides triggering reactions the way you just mentioned, if a skill ball is already infused by an element and it hits the bar, it will also trigger a reaction, causing the skill ball to have some additional effects. When preparing your team, you can equip modifiers to
I don't think
trigger
it's co-op,
various
though.
buff effects, which will help you successfully clear the challenge.
Oh, nice.
Also, when there are less than a certain amount of bricks on the board, and the ball
That'd be
lands
so fun
another
if it was
hit,
co-op
the
though.
bar will unleash fireworks.
Whoa, cool.
Yeah. Travelers can utilize this effect to break some bricks that would normally be difficult to hit directly.
It's like a bonus attack.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet.
So, travelers will need to select characters of the right elements, equip the appropriate modifiers, and use different elemental reactions to break bricks and score more points.
And then travelers will be able to use their points to exchange for rewards in the event shop, correct?
That's right. Also, travelers will have the option of teaming up and playing.
Oh, never mind, there is co-op.
Oh, looks like
Oh
a
my
lot of
god,
fun.
yes.
Yeah, super fun.
Oh my
Yeah.
god,
In
co-op.
addition to this minigame, the Test of Courage storyline will also contain more challenges. Travelers will even have
I
a
want that
chance to
sword
meet
so
with
bad.
some good friends.
Who are you gonna give it to?
So be sure to check out this new
I don't know,
event.
maybe Kazuha.
All right,
Or Bennett.
let's move on to our next event.
Okay, so next up, we have a race event called
Race
Across
event.
the Wilderness. Your objective, collecting balloons.
Oh.
I don't know, seems like the Wanderer's abilities might come in real handy.
Yeah.
I know, right?
So, in this event, each stage will have wilderness balloons scattered all around. Travelers will need to find as many wilderness balloons as possible within the time limit to earn increasingly better rewards. So,
Yeah.
during the challenge, travelers will be able to utilize their character's skills and talents. So, it'll be important to assemble the right team depending on the traits and terrain of the challenge area.
Nah, Scaramouche everywhere. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
so
I mean,
travelers
sorry,
will
Wander.
select
Wander, I mean,
wilderness
not
compass to
Scaramouche, of
obtain
course
extra
not.
buffs, which include enhanced jumping capabilities, increased movement speed, or unlimited stamina, etc.
Ooh, cool.
However, you can only claim one buff during each challenge.
Aw.
You must consume blessed energy to use the compass and gain the selected buff. You may charge the compass up by finding wilderness balloons or interacting with blessed energy in the challenge. Or you can always wait for the compass to passively charge over time.
Yo, this event looks pretty crazy. It's almost
You know,
like
this season,
parkour.
I mean, no,
Yeah,
this
there are two different kinds
this
of
version
wilderness
doesn't seem
balloons in
so
these
bad.
challenges.
Yeah, you know.
The first is harvest balloons.
Yeah, it's cute.
Which will increase the overall progress of your search for wilderness balloons. The other kind is sonar balloons, which will cause several harvest balloons to appear around you for a set amount of time.
That's awesome.
So there will be 5 stages available for this event, and travelers will need to consider the conditions and terrain of each stage to come up with the best way to complete it. Also, travelers may team up in co-op mode for challenges.
Ooh, more chances to play together. I love it.
Yeah, same. Okay, let's move on to our next event.
Everyone's favorite game of hide and seek.
Yes!
is back.
Oh my god! Woo! I love this one.
Another co-op
This is the
event.
best version
I'm
yet.
Super excited for it.
There's nothing like a good co-op. Many of you might already
Best
know
version,
about
June.
this event by now, but there have been a few changes. Let me
Few
introduce what
changes.
travelers can expect to see this time around. We can probably skip some of the basics this time. You know, players either hide or seek. And
Okay.
Then,
Okay, wait a second. There actually might be some new travelers out there who've never seen this event before.
God damn it.
Why don't you start with some of the basics?
Right, good point. Okay, let's start at the beginning.
Oh my god, there he
This
is.
a
Sorry.
game with a long history in Mondstadt. Travelers will be split into 2 different sides, the rebels and the hunter. You will need to use skills and master the art of hiding or chasing down others to win this event. The goal of the hunter is to capture all the rebels, while the rebels run or use other means to keep themselves from getting caught by the hunter.
Okay, that's straightforward enough. So, what else you got for us?
Well, some travelers may remember playing as the rebels and getting caught early in the game. Once that would happen, all you could do was spectate and watch the rest as the others continue playing. But
Now,
this time around,
can-
once you're caught, you'll still be able to participate in the match even in observer mode.
nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Once you're in observer mode, you can't be seen by other players and will receive the illusory beacon skill. This skill will allow you to
Oh
place a
my
radio
god.
beacon to confuse the
Oh
hunter.
my
If
god,
the
that's gonna
beacon
be.
successfully tricks the hunter and is destroyed, then the hunter
Oh,
will
that's
suffer
so much
an
harder.
obscured vision effect.
So even after you
They could just spam, bro.
Be like a little ghost trying to help your
Yeah.
teammates by disrupting the hunter.
And take their flowers as well.
Fun. And at least you won't have to sit there and just watch the rest of the match anymore.
Exactly, but what does the hunter get this time? I mean, we gotta keep it fair.
Some new windward arts have been added for both the hunter
Okay.
and the rebels. The hunter will now be able to use the hunter's net. This net can be thrown and will remove any rebel disguises within its range, and will notify the
Yo,
hunter
that
that
is
a rebel
crack.
is detected. If a beacon is caught in the net, it will be destroyed, and the hunter will not suffer from obscured vision.
Oh, that's okay.
Nice.
Just scout it. Oh, Hazel found me, go on.
Probably love this.
Oh yeah, you definitely should. The skill rebels used in previous versions of the game to place beacons can now only be used by players in observer mode. However, the rebels will be able to use an all-new concealing beacon skill. This skill will allow you to deploy a beacon for a set duration and remain invisible while you're around that beacon. All players, including your rebel teammates, will be unable to see you while you're invisible. If the concealing beacon is destroyed by the hunter, then the hunter will have their vision obscured for a short time. Sounds pretty fun, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so even if you end up being captured by the hunter at the start of the game, you'll still be able to participate and assist your teammates. And, did I mention Primo Gems and other rewards? The good stuff.
The
So
good
be sure to
stuff.
check it out.
Damn.
Oh, that's awesome. Seriously, I can't wait to play with friends.
Best version.
Okay, our next event is a
I wish I could play with
combat-based
you.
event.
Time for some
Yeah.
combat.
No.
When are they gonna add like global server?
I don't know.
Mysterious foes have assembled lines of fortifications.
Hey, they gotta have a combat event. I guess that makes sense.
That's right, a new edition of Misty Dungeon will arrive in version
Misty Dungeon, what is that again?
Stoked. Sweet. But this time around, there will
I know,
be a
it's
total
gore.
of 7 trials with different themes awaiting you in the Misty Dungeon. Each has a different ley line disorder, and travelers will have to adjust their teams according to the disorder's effects and the distribution of enemies. There will also be trial characters for you to select from as well. After entering the domain, travelers will need to go and complete 3 challenges to collect ancient runes. After
Oh,
collecting
this is what it is.
these
Oh,
runes,
okay.
we can power up the control array and proceed to the final
What is
challenge.
that?
Huh? You don't remember?
Trial, additional benediction
No.
mechanisms and challenges will appear.
Oh, that thing. Oh, but it's just in
choose to
Cinema.
interact with these to
Yeah.
increase the ley line disorder's effects or revive and heal your team.
You know,
You know, I
if
don't
it
like
were
this
up to me,
event.
I'd
It's
say
so
just Go
long.
for all the challenges.
Uh,
I know, but travelers should keep in mind that the challenge objective for each trial might be different, so be sure to check the objective and aim for that while proceeding. In terms of rewards, travelers can look
Crown?
forward to winning
No
premium
crowns,
gems and
okay.
other various prizes. Yes.
no crown, huh?
I like prizes.
And last but not least,
Ley
version
line,
3.2
let's
will
go.
also have ley line overflow events.
Yay!
Travelers
We
can
love
look forward to
those.
saving their resin and earning more Mora and experience books.
Nice.
You know
That's
how
awesome.
many
Yeah,
Mora
it's
and
great
books
for
I
all
have?
travelers out there still leveling up all their new characters.
Same.
And even if you don't need those resources,
Oh, how many you have?
it's always good to stock up and have more.
Dunno,
on hand,
I have a
am
lot.
right?
Yeah.
So,
Got like
travelers
thousands.
looking to upgrade their characters won't want to miss this.
Yeah, I mean, this is all good stuff.
In addition to the new version,
Yay! Finally! TCG!
will also be adding a new permanent game mode called
Oh.
Genius Invocation TCG.
Genius Invocation TCG!
But before we get into that, let's take another quick break and enjoy a redemption code.
Heck
Yay!
Slap that code on the screen.
Ooh, sheesh.
Oh god. Can't wait to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And Genshin.
Yeah, I can't wait for those people that just play Genshin just to play Yu-Gi-Oh!
Imagine.
Can't wait for your phone storage to die.
Oh no. Yeah. Am I gonna survive? Every time I have to delete everything.
Yeah, you know, Genshin's priority, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I'm so tempted to delete teams off my phone. It's like a thing that I need for school.
Delete it.
It takes like so much gigabytes, but I need it for school.
Get on the phone.
Ah.
Oh, come on, look! You can't say no to this.
Oh, look at officials like dark, like eyeshadow. It's so cute.
Welcome back, everyone. During our journey into that, we've stumbled across several NPCs talking about a game called Genius Invocation TCG. So next, we'll introduce this card game that's been taking Tibet by storm.
Okay.
In the version 3.1 special program, we already revealed that Genius Invocation TCG will be a card game where we can challenge various characters and NPCs or battle against your friends. But there is actually a legend behind this game.
Oh?
It is said that a young guy in Sumeru found an ancient casket of tomes in the attic. He opened it and discovered that the soul of an ancient TCG player called the Crocodile King had been captured inside.
Yo,
What
it's
a
literally Yu-Gi-Oh!
It
Eh?
turns out that the
I didn't watch
This
you.
is actually the plot of Yu-Gi-Oh!
I never watched Yu-Gi-Oh!
battled an opponent named the Ibis King.
Someone's trapped in the card?
Oh?
The Crocodile King fell prey
No,
to his
because
opponent's and was sealed away in the casket of tomes.
Ouch.
it's literally like the same plot of Yu-Gi-Oh!
After being unexpectedly released by the kid, the Crocodile King possesses him and helps them
No, this is
gradually
Yu-Gi-Oh,
climb the
bro.
ranks to becoming a
Huh?
legendary TCG player.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Huh?
Hang on, is it just me or
No,
does
this is
that kinda
actually
sound
just
like a
Yu-Gi-Oh,
plot to a
because it's
light
the
novel?
same plot.
Look, Ito said it.
It turns out that Yai Publishing House is about to release a hit light novel series based on Genius Invocation TCG.
Okay, now
The
this is
hell?
starting to sound like a plug for Yai Publishing House.
Maybe.
I never watched Yu-Gi-Oh.
Anyway, that's the legend on how Genius Invocation
No, 'cause
TCG came
it's
to
like,
be. Though it's probably
It's like a
just
puzzle
story
piece,
they
which
came
is
up
like
with
a
for marketing the
pyramid-shaped
game.
thing,
So while
and
you were
inside
telling
is
us about
trapped
the story,
the
I was
pharaoh,
over here
who's the
researching
king of
rules for the
games,
game.
and then he possesses the
Basically,
main character.
Genius Invocation TCG is a game where you use a
We can
collection of
battle
cards
NPCs.
to duel against an opponent.
Oh my god, it's
The
actually
objective
Yu-Gi-Oh.
is to defeat all of your opponent's character cards.
That's right.
Ah.
Also, there are many features and mechanics in the game.
Do
that
we get
resonate
this for
with
free
Genshin
or we have to
Impact's
earn
gameplay,
them?
so it shouldn't be too hard
Do we
for
pay for
players to
them?
get the hang of.
Hope not.
Right, I even saw some elemental reactions in the game.
A new way for
The other
Genshin to
part is
earn money.
the deck must contain character cards, and as you might expect, these character cards have a normal attack, an elemental skill, and an elemental burst. So when a character card deals elemental damage to an enemy, it will cause them to be affected by that element. Then you can switch to a character card of a different element and use their abilities to trigger an elemental reaction.
Wait, did you guys notice that there are even monster character cards? Can we even make a deck of, like, just the monsters from the game?
You're really getting into this, Max.
Heck yeah, I am! I like card games!
Who doesn't?
You play? Isn't it the same way to play?
In Genius Invocation TCG, all actions require you to spend elemental dice. Each round, both you and your opponent will roll 8 elemental dice. Each of these elemental dice can have any one of 8 elemental attributes.
Hold on, but there's only 7 elements in the world of Teyvat.
You're right. So, in addition to the 7 standard elements, there's also one called the Omni element. The elemental dice required for a character card to perform an action correspond to the character's element. So, for example, a Pyro character like D-Luke needs either Pyro or Omni elemental dice to perform an action. Clear now?
Oh,
Crystal clear.
Oh, so it's like a
Also,
+4 card.
elemental dice can be
Plus
used to
4.
switch characters.
Yeah,
or
in
play
Uno
a
terms.
variety of other
Yeah.
cards, such as equipment cards, event cards, and support cards. All these cards create the potential for a variety of strategies.
Right. While playing Genius Invocation TCG,
Oh, you can battle the-
players can earn player experience, which will increase your player level.
huh?
As your level increases,
Oh,
you'll
look
be
at the
able
cat.
to
It's got a tiny hat.
NPCs.
With a bow tie, actually.
During challenges, you may
Oh my
earn lucky
God.
coins, new cards, or other
Primos.
It's
lucky
cat
coins
shaped.
can be exchanged
Oh.
in the event shop
Ayo.
for cards, or can even unlock
That one-
dynamic skins
I thought I was
for
gonna get
certain
weapons.
cards.
Oh my god.
You thought? Nah, we
I
get-
was gonna be able to buy the Wolf's Gravestone.
That's right.
Nah.
Character cards can
Nah.
unlock a dynamic skin.
Oh my
After
god.
unlocking that, there'll even be a cool bonus animation.
Sheesh.
that character's elemental
That is
burst.
so sick.
And if you're confident in your TCG skills, you can also invite a friend to duel.
Oh.
After reaching a high enough player level, you'll even unlock a matchmaking mode. Be sure to give it a try.
Damn.
Travelers should
Damn,
know
I'm gonna
playing
die
against
every
your friends
time.
or other travelers won't count
Same.
There's gonna be like, they're gonna be hardcore plays, I swear to god.
So you
I
can
know,
relax.
they're gonna build
All
like a
just
whole
for
meta.
fun.
I bet it's gonna be like a
That's
guide to have the most
everything we
cracked
have for Genius Invocation
card
TCG,
team.
and
Yeah.
that brings us to the end of today's special program.
Wait, already?
So,
Aw.
what did you think?
Why does it have to be over? There's so much that this version has to offer.
Yeah, I can't even take it all in right now. I'm just super stoked to be part of this. I think I just gained some Kugaryoku points just doing this whole thing, so.
Man, the new characters look cool.
I know, what about Scaramouche hovering?
Aw.
I know,
Insane.
that's awesome.
That's super dope.
That's awesome. And I cannot wait to play in some of these events and mini games. I'm super excited. This was so fun. I'm really glad that we got to do the special program together.
I'm so happy I got to come back for another special program. This is my 3rd time being on one of these, and I can't wait for number 4. I'm counting.
I'm so happy. This is my first one, so.
Oh my god.
Having me.
Doesn't it feel good?
Yes.
Doesn't it
I
feel good to
honored
feel
be here.
special?
Seriously, I'm
Do
just
you
like,
feel special?
I really do. Thank you.
Aww.
Well, I think this is the end of our special program. So I hope everyone enjoyed it, and we'll see you in game. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye, everybody.
Is it actually
Bye,
ending?
everyone.
See you later.
Oh, that was was so sick.
Is it over? Is it finished? Is it actually finished?
Oh, I think it's finished.
God, okay. Oh wow, oh whatever. Damn.
Oh, look at the pretty art.
Yeah, yeah. Oh man, it's over. What?
They're actually having Yu-Gi-Oh in the game though. That's hilarious.
Well, that's the first thing you want to talk about? Damn.
Yeah.
Okay,
No, because
now.
it's actually literally the same plot of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay, I never watched it, so you know.
Uh,
Damn, has it always
I
only
love
been
Yu-Gi-Oh.
40 minutes? Damn.